So the Antifa's throwing sticks and things at the police.
Oh my God, they got in the car? They just took off in their car!
I think someone from Antifa stole a police car.
They just took off in a police car! Oh my God!
Someone from Antifa stole a police car. They're going to get them.
You see that? Stole the car.
Tell Jason, is Jason in the car?
You want us to get in?
Colby, call Norma. Jason, have Colby call Norma.
Jason! Jason! He's over.
I've been calling you on the radio.
Oh, you think I can fucking
Where's Colby? Get in the car. Get in the car. We're ready to leave. I'm going to tell you when we're pulling out.
Okay, why can't you get up and go look for your son?
Because my phone's charging, my battery's dead, and we're
You
live.
have an excuse for everything, Rob.
So you don't want to help?
Yes, I want to help, but I don't
Well, just
want to be
call-
dictated or ordered.
You're not being dictated.
You want me to jump?
We're in a
You want me
riot
to do
scene.
this?
Yeah, right now we're in a riot scene.
understand.
Then you take charge and you lead this whole thing.
Shut up, dude. There's
All right, come
more
on.
situation
I
going
ain't
on.
taking
Shut
I
up.
know.
charge of
I'm just telling
nothing,
you don't want to be a team player right now.
Yes, I do.
Well, then be one.
But I'm not
Then
going to
be
be
one.
a bitch, or I'm
You're
not.
not.
You guys are coming again. Let's
No,
go.
we
I'm
gotta.
not going to be a bitch. Okay?
Oh my God. You got to stop. You're not. Right now, there's a riot scene going on.
Okay,
We're trying to get out of
have you-
here, and you're arguing in a riot
And
scene.
you're sitting in the fucking car dictating.
Can I kindly borrow your mic, please?
I can't right now.
Oh, in 10
Yeah, they
minutes.
won't let us. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm making an announcement that in 10 minutes there's unlawful assembly and everyone who's here will get.
I know we have to. I'm trying to get him to leave, and he won't listen to me.
What do you mean,
We're
leave?
trying to leave.
We have to leave.
He
We're
didn't
trying to
say
find-
leave.
yeah.
He said,
Cops have been saying
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. And you don't want your
you told me to go find your son.
right, so I can tell you on the phone we got to leave now. I'm trying.
You know you cannot tell this dude when he freaks the fuck out.
All right, well, where's Colby?
He's running
In front of the
He's-
ambulance.
Well, that's what we got the radio for. And he's not. All right.
He like literally has a panic attack.
Is there anybody on the float? All right. We're gonna do what we
So
can.
if we get Colby and Jason.
Is Colby with you? I want a radio. Yeah. So we're here live. Tension's on. He's worried. Okay, you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I'm going to come up to the car and talk to you and give you the instructions I just got from the police. I'll be right there.
You have been told this for the last 20 minutes. So it's 8 minutes to get out of here. Unlawful assembly.
All right. Okay. Where's Colby? I need to talk to all of us.
Someone has.
Colby, do you have the keys to the ambulance? Yeah. Okay. Listen for a minute. No, listen. Well, tell Shannon to come here so I can explain to her.
She can hear. She said she
No, I don't want to yell it. Jason can't handle any talk.
Bro, I'm not getting fucking locked up, bro. I'm not getting locked up. These guys were closing in on us the whole fucking time. Oh my God. Do you think if I stay over there, these guys is gonna close in and
Probably. I
Do you-
think
so
so.
if I stay over there, these guys will probably move forward and there's gonna be
I think so.
oh shit now
Maybe for the cars, I don't know. Like,
because there's no way they can lock everybody up. Yeah, I'm jumping the fence. That's all I know. Thank you. This is absolutely crazy. I wasn't gonna say anything, but look, that was the people on the MAGA side. You think I should? Guys, those were the people on the MAGA side. The Black Lives Matter side, people don't know it was them. They literally came all the way across the street, blending in with the crowd. And that's how you do it. They're probably gonna switch clothes and go on the Black Lives Matter side and say, yeah, yeah. 5D chess move if I've ever seen one. I'm sweating like crazy. Look at the lineup, guys. Look at the lineup. Look at the lineup, guys. Look at that lineup. Hold on. Look at that. So look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. I'm not walking all the way that way because that's how I'm going to get ramped up on.
Stay together, you stay tight. Hey guys, we're not even on the sidewalk. If we're on the sidewalk, everyone's trying to get over here. We need to stay on the sidewalk.
Woke, thank you for putting me back on my page. I made my username a bit smaller so you can go ahead and feature me on your page. Appreciate the love. All love, man. Go interview and pretend to be the news. I cannot do that, Buzz. If I pretend, they may pretend. They may not pretend and they may really hurt me. So I can't do that, man. Oh, they're hugging the flag. Look at it. Guys, my name's Moises. Username on all social media platforms, The Real Moises B. I am streaming right now on twitch.tv/The Real Moises B. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you want the raw, real deal footage, I'm streaming right now on Twitch, guys. Twitch.tv/The Real Moises B. Rise, thank you for streaming. All love, man. Bro, look how much helicopters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, there's so much helicopters, bro. So much helicopters. Look.
Buffer dude in the booth.
No, I didn't see him. I found a group of guys with the Polska shirt and everything.
Okay. So that guy, they're big though, so they'll do whatever they want, but I just don't want people getting.
Ask Channel 5 for a job? Maybe. Well, that's not a good sign, but we will see. I appreciate it, Edge. Guys, I don't know if this footage is gonna last, so please download, clip everything, guys. They're about to close in. Oh shit, how the fuck did you know? Oh no, they're oh no, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Let me.
What's it? Dude.
Si ellos vienen aquí, I'm jumping over that fence. Oh shit. Oh, they're making a break for it, guys. They're making a break. Oh no, oh, he just did a war cry. Oh shit. Huh? Oh no, I'm live streaming on Twitch.
Oh, okay,
Do you want to
okay.
see?
No, I'm good.
All right, cause I'm using it on Instagram too. So yeah. Oh shit! No, I'm just here. I'm just chilling. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything, guys. I'm not doing anything. I don't want to go too behind them because then they may think I'm trying to corner them. He just asked them if they were registered voters. Oh. Guys, type a 3 in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Type a 3 in the chat. I just need to make sure the coverage is good. Type a 3 in the chat. All right. Oh, they're moving in, guys. They're moving in, guys. Oh, why they running, guys? Why are they running all over there? Did they catch someone over there? Did they catch him? Hey man, I'm just standing here, guys, please. Don't creep on me out of nowhere, guys. I'm just here. Independent news. Do you hear this guy scream? Bro, look how close this guy is in the red. This is the least busy that In-N-Out has been. That's funny. Why they release some bubbles into the air?
Don't worry, we don't want to follow them.
Yeah, they shut it down. Yeah, but they shut it down.
It's still there.
Hey, what are we waiting for? We're gonna...
There's 3 of us.
Where's Matt?
I don't know, bro. He was just right here. As soon as I stopped for that guy, I lost it. All right, I'm gonna walk this back.
All right, let's go. Okay, let's go.
I just saw him. He was next to me.
Oh, he's right there. He's in front of us. It's got more water than when we came.
They aimed for her freaking breast.
Oh yeah, military.
Ah, veteran. They shot a fucking veteran in the
I just
nipple.
retired.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right here, so I can get easy the back.
Here, just have my phone.
So LAPD is pushing out the Trump protesters right now, so that's a good. They actually kicked him out. They actually pushed him down and kicked him out. So that's fucking. I consider that a win.
I agree.
That's a huge fucking win right there. They had. Ah, I got one of the rubber ones. Okay. I got one of those. I'm waiting to get one of the big ones. The metal canisters that power the guns. Yeah. There's a couple like rolling around over there and stuff. Yeah. Well, actually, those are usually pellet rounds, which is what you found. And when they fire, it shoots off a bunch of BBs. And those usually hit you. This is from the fatter green ones that are pressurized. And they shoot out the rubber bullet at you at high speed. You're supposed to shoot them off the ground and then bounce it at people, but they never do.
Something they saw grazed my head like there. Wi-Fi, stolen neighbors, Valor, fucking hidden IP address, whatever the meme is. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, what you can do, if you just haven't donated, you might as well check my most recent post on Instagram. You might as well comment. If you guys ain't gonna donate, at least hit me with a comment. Never. I feel you, Toda. Oh, both of these guys got done. Oh, shit. You know what the crazy thing is too, guys? So from what I've heard, it's illegal in Spain for citizens to record police officers. I think it's illegal in Spain for police officers to get recorded. So imagine if it was like that in the United States. Jesus. Yeah, the reason my hand's shaking because I'm fucking dehydrated, thirsty, and I haven't eaten. That's why my hand's shaking. Oh, it's leaving, guys. Oh man, look, the Trump car is beeping. It must be hot in that helmet. Hold on, let me put... What is this dude got his hands up for?
Parking lot, there's a lot of energy for the park. There's your last chance to look in the area. Maybe go to the cool.
Was that our last chance to leave, guys? Is that what they said? I couldn't really hear. Oh, he's coming out the woodwork.
Part of the ingress. Cars down here. Not sure. Not sure if they're on hold for us or for something else. You noticed the cops, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They thought we were gonna take the break.
Oh, right, okay.
Black Lives Matter!
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 What do we want? When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Transparency!
Yeah, I got
Do we
you.
want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
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 There you go. I didn't
Black
know.
Lives Matter!
She need the
Black
directions.
Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
She right there.
Transparency!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Transparency!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it
have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. This racist mayor has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. This racist mayor has got to go.
Hey, these cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These cops have got to go.
My name's Moises Bornigat at The Real Moises B. Twitch.com, twitch.tv/The Real Moises B. And thanks for tuning into the stream. And
Yeah, I just like it for you.
You guys, we need everyone to leave before we can leave. Let's disperse. I can't go before I make sure that everyone else is safe. And we need everyone to go to Pasadena. So if you guys could leave, because we can't leave, the organizers, the Black Voices won't leave you guys behind. And if you don't leave, we'll be the ones getting arrested. So please leave. We will fight another day, but not today.
Asking for your assistance. That's why we are protesting in your neighborhood. We're not just protesting the mayor. We are protesting all of the neighbors. All of the neighbors who are complicit in the injustice right here at Overland Park. We want police ID.
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 We want the police ID.
We want police ID.
Mayor Gerlach's neighbors. He lives next to you. He's probably been to your house. We know that if you give him a phone call, he'll listen to you. You know him. He may have sat at your dining room table. Our demands are simple. We want an ordinance passed in Overland Park that requires officers to identify themselves to all members of the public. We want police ID.
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 Mayor Gerlach, meet our demand.
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 We want police ID.
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 Now, Mayor Gerlach is probably within earshot, and we are asking him to join our protest. listen to citizens in Overland Park. We have to march in front of all of you. Thank you for people that have come out on their lawns, the people whose dinner we are interrupting. Maybe you can get them on the phone and tell him we want our demands met right now.
Right
we
now.
want police ID.
We 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 want police ID.
Mayor Gurlock, come outside.
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 We want police ID.
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 No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition.
No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops,
Wow.
no prisons.
Police will fuck with anybody.
No cops, no prisons.
Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolitions. No. That was a good one.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Indigenous lives matter.
Indigenous lives matter. Indigenous lives matter.
Look at my streaming angle.
To the right.
She's a streamer.
To the right.
So Ashley, I'm.
To the right.
To the right.
Oh, my fault. To the left, my fault.
That's me as fuck.
My bad.
You were testing us.
A little bit more stuff I learned about police training around this country. We had to learn to correct our racial biasness. When it comes to training officers to shoot, a majority of the time they use mug shots of black people. And that's so you've been trained to shoot black people.
Wow.
And they also do that in the military. I don't know how many of y'all saw that video of the dogs training and they used a man with a fro and a Colin Kaepernick jersey.
Yes. Disgusting.
And also, a college professor in Colorado did a study on police shootings. When it comes to like, when they pull their weapon, when they
Fight over everybody. You know how this is.
We got the one and only Jeremy.
Got SARS back there. Look at him. SARS back there chill his hell right now. Like, get this shit started. Right. News on the court already, ain't it?
Jonathan Mason.
Oh, right there.
The one and only. KK. This is Jonathan Mason. We're going to take him now. I want you guys to know.
Tear the system down.
well, it's more than a system because it's in our media, it's in our television shows, it's in our history books.
Which they are a part of the system.
Because once again, I'm not originally from here. I'm from Kansas, and I don't know if my history books are different than y'all's. But I remember growing up, they talked about the Native Americans like they were villains.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
In South Dakota too. I'm
Yeah,
from South Dakota.
they made it sound all peaceful with the pilgrims, and once you got past the pilgrims, they were monsters. They didn't want to share the land. And as a child, I didn't realize how bad that was, because I didn't really know better. I realized today, this was their home, and somebody came in and took it and told them it was wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
I know we can see more now.
And they tried justifying it by saying that we were worshiping totem poles and cannibalizing each other.
To each his own. After you.
Dude, the fucking... I can't get over that. The fact that there used to be hundreds of thousands of my people just in my region alone, and now there's only like a few, maybe tens of thousands maybe. And like, I got lucky. I'm from Southeast Alaska, for those who don't know. My name is Colby Williams. That's where I'm born and raised. I've lived here for 5 years. And where I'm from, there's about 1,000 people, and I'm related to like half of them. It's in the middle of nowhere, and all my family is either from that island or distant relatives from British Columbia, because that's where the missionaries fucking brought us during their, you know, when they were colonizing. And so, to grow up literally experiencing the effects of genocide, like the police brutality against African Americans is a genocide.
You know how they justify these genocides? They dehumanize you. You know, before in the Constitution it said that a black being was 3/5 of a person. It didn't always say that. They did that for votes. They did that so they could have votes for every body they had on their plantations. Understand that when slavery was abolished, they replaced that with criminalizing black people instead. Criminalizing.
What's up, Mama? You having a meal? You having a schmeal?
No, just fuel it up. We're gonna go say what's up to the indigenous.
Yes. Yeah, that's who this is.
Perfect.
Yeah,
We're gonna catch up with you in a minute.
Yeah, we won't be very far. That's for sure.
We're literally gonna drop it up right now.
March for the dead!
March for the living!
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 March for the dead!
Fight for the living.
March for the dead!
Fight for the living.
March for the dead! March for the dead! March for the dead! March for the dead!
Fight for the living.
March for the dead!
Fight for the living! Fight for the living!
Become such a community piece and somewhere, such a place here in the community, and everyone that's joined around it do know that there are people coming and visiting from all over the country here to the mural. They come every day of the week. They come often. They come late sometimes. It's very powerful to see people come and share a moment of solace and here, and so it's really become a very powerful icon in the community. It's quickly becoming a tourist destination. You know, I'm not sure there's been this much action on this corner of Fort Hood in the last 60 years. This is the older part of Killeen. But if this can help us also find Sergeant Fernandez, that would be fantastic. If anybody can begin sharing his image out, share it out, and share his story out, it's there posted on LULAC. We need to get the word out. His mother is desperately looking for him.
We do understand that she is here in Killeen. We will continue demanding justice for Vanessa Guillen. We're going to continue to demand a congressional investigation for the 3rd Cavalry to be disbanded, for a Vanessa Guillen bill to be passed so that sexual assault doesn't have to be reported within your own ranks. We need an outside source. We will return back to the vigil and allow you to just enjoy some of the music. Gracias a todos.
are not violating the law.
Well, I think picketing law, we have an ordinance against picketing in the neighborhood. So
I've read it.
I think that's an issue, all right? I'm telling you, you're getting real close. And unless you want me to have people begin to be arrested for it, then I don't want to do that.
They're not violating the law.
Well, again, I'm telling you that we're really close on the residential
I'm sorry,
picketing
did you just say that you can arrest them without violating the law?
No, I think we're real close to getting to violating that law.
We're not violating the law. But we have in section 11, 28, 65.
That will be to the court to determine. I don't want to have to do it, so I'm just asking you to please move on. All right? Thank you.
From this neighborhood, everyone in a 5-block radius can hear us.
We do also have a house that's invited us onto their property.
Yeah, they did invite us onto their property.
This would make me happy.
You know what?
Call the police to come arrest us. We can go all stand in her yard and they can't do shit because she gave us permission.
Oh yeah. So what do you want to do?
Should I not have the lights?
So if we go to her yard, then what? We just stand over there and
They're still going to declare it.
Let's go.
They're still going to declare it.
Well, next neighborhood.
Even though we have not violated any laws, we have a decision to make. And I'm an educator. Even though our legal counsel, we've had 3 lawyers look at this ordinance today, residential picketing is targeting a specific residence. We have specifically said on multiple occasions that we are not here for a specific residence. And the Overland Park Police Department has informed us, even though we are not breaking any laws, it would be up to the judge at Overland Park to decide if we are ultimately guilty.
That ain't right.
And this is why we cannot trust the police. So you will have an option. Because right now, we are, where's my color guard? Where's my color guard? I need my color guard. Right here, right now, we are switching to tactical. Wave the white flag. We have 2 options when we switch to tactical. Wave the white flag so everybody can see it. Does everyone see the white flag? That means that we are no longer ready for protest. We have been threatened with arrest. So remember our training. And you have 2 options. We have been told we are not.
I know I'm a victim of the school system. The teacher's not paying you attention. You get in a little bit of trouble. They put you in handcuffs, give you a record. While the white counterpart that you got into a fight with just gets a slap on the wrist. If that. We need people on these school boards, principals, teachers.
Here we are. All right. That was a long march. That was powerful. Thank you, everybody who came out today to stand up for the 175,000 plus souls who have been lost to this administration's incompetence and callousness and cruelty and stupidity. We have 74 days until November 3rd. 74 days to do everything within our power to make sure that come January 21st, the occupant of the Oval Office is not a stupid, racist, xenophobic, misogynist, transphobic asshole.
Vote him out! 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 Vote him out!
We want to thank all of you. We want to thank our flight marshal. Give him a round of applause. We want to thank our safety marshal. Give him a round of applause. We want to thank all of the partners and sponsor organizations of this event, especially Rise and Resist, the New York Immigration Coalition, Empire State, Center for Popular Democracy, Prison Population, and so many more. Listed at marchforthedead.org. Find all of the demands of this group there. I want to thank all of you. My name is Justin Hendricks. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I want you to give yourselves a round of applause. I want you to look at the people next to you and commit to them to do everything you can in these next 73 days to get rid of Donald J. Trump. Make a commitment to the people standing next to you. One of the reasons we do these demonstrations is to create relationships. Make a relationship with the people you marched with tonight. I'm going to turn the mic over to Mark Quinn. I want you all to know that Mark, those people have lost a family member, people have lost a loved one. You have been through that. You know what those last hours are like. You know how much it takes out of your body and your family's body. Martin has done this entire thing under that duress. So I want to thank him for being here tonight. And I'm going to let Martin try to talk to you next second.
Yeah, Martin!
Thank you for coming out so much. My family, thank you. I want to say two things. As much as I think Donald Trump out of office save lives, it's not just about him. There's every politician that keeps people incarcerated and in danger.
Yeah.
It's about every politician that doesn't do enough to free immigrants that are in prison. So the fight doesn't end with the person that I don't even want to say his name anymore. We have to continue that fight. Until there are no more COVID deaths. Zero. We are going to stay at these names of 1,700 people that have died from COVID. This was compiled by the periodical their project is missing them because this country is so backward that they're not even recording the people that died.
Wow.
You know, I was here for 9/11 and I'm still sad about 9/11. My heart is still broken. And we respected the people that died and the people that helped us. We have shoved the 175,000 people that died and their families and friends and loved ones aside. We are not acknowledging the pain. We are not acknowledging the pain of people that can't afford to pay their rent, can't afford to eat, are looking for jobs. They're just pushing it aside. I know the people here will never push that aside. I know the people here will fight for every inch of justice that we can. if you want to stay for a little bit, we're just going to read the names on camera. It's been a long night, so if you want to go home and rest, I don't blame you. And again, thank you so much for coming. Let's follow Quick March with Marco. Here's what we're going to do. For those that do want to stay, we're going to invite you to sit here around this fountain. We're going to all take a little break, and we're going to read these names and just come on for those that want to stay. Anybody that does. Marshall!
And thank you all so much for coming out. Marshall, we're going to close out. Please bring your stuff with you. Let's give it a round for the organizers. Thank you, guys. If you have a walkie, please bring it back. Sure.
Wow.
No, I don't know.
If you want to bring candles, come and put them down in front of us here.
My mom was trying to get lunch.
This is the March for the Dead in New York City. We are here to honor everyone who passed away during the coronavirus pandemic and to fight for the living. Shortly, we will begin reading the names that have been compiled of people who passed away. You can learn more about this action and upcoming actions on our website, www.marchforthedead.org, as well as read our list of demands. You can also follow our March for the Dead pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
That's all that fucking matters.
Awesome. Hey guys, yeah, Rob, if you do want to be a mod, I can do that.
Total abolition.
No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No prisons. Total abolition. No cops, no prisons. Total abolition. No prisons. Total abolition. No cops. No prisons. Total abolition. No cops.
No prisons.
Total abolition. Give me a B.
Alright, we can head out.
Give me an L. Give me an M. What does that spell? What does that spell? Give me a B. Give me an L. Give me an M. M, I got your M, I got your M. What does that spell? What does that spell? Black Lives Matter. Who else's lives matter? Indigenous lives matter. Who else's lives matter? Indigenous lives matter. All day? Every day. All day? Every day. All day? Every day. All day? Every day. Hey, I'm doing it. I'm trying to take my job. Take my shine.
What's that one rep? What's that one rep?
Oh yeah, he'll make it.
I say we on the straight way to freedom, you guys repeat. And then when I say SPD, we don't need them, you repeat that same thing. We on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need them.
You guys got it? We on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
We
them.
on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
We
them.
on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
On
them.
the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need them.
All right, now I'm gonna say, he was just jogging, and you guys repeat after that. Everything I say, you guys just repeat. You can say,
I
you
was
know?
wondering when you're gonna just say that.
All right,
Cover all
cool.
your bases.
We on the straight way to
On
freedom.
the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
We
them.
on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
We
them.
on the straight way to
On
freedom.
the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
We
them.
on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need them.
See, we are just marching.
We are just marching.
See, we are just marching.
We are just marching.
Said that we are just marching.
We are just marching.
Said that we are just marching.
No, we are just marching.
On the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
We
them.
on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
Every day, all
He
day.
was just jogging.
He was just
He
jogging.
was just jogging.
He 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 was just jogging.
Say, I've been offered.
Gotta switch it up every once in a while.
I've been offered.
Some people don't like to talk too much. Gotta have a balance of it all. Keep people engaged, you know? Keep the energy going. We're gonna be walking for a
On
while.
the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
We
them.
on the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need them.
SPD, we don't need
He
them.
had his baby in his
He
hand.
had his baby in his
He
hand.
had his baby in his
He
hand.
had his baby in his hand.
But they shot him in the head.
But they shot him in the head.
But they shot him in the head.
But they shot him in the
He
head.
had his baby in his
He
hand.
had his baby in his
He
hands.
had his baby in his
He
hand.
had his baby in his hands.
But they shot him in the head.
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 Say Sean Fuhrer.
Sean Fuhrer.
Say 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 Sean Fuhrer.
Sean Fuhrer.
On the straight way to freedom.
On the straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need her.
We don't need him.
On the straight way to freedom.
Straight way to freedom.
SPD, we don't need her.
SPD, we don't need him.
Fernando Vitef, Carlock Macchiali, Stanley Serra, Raymond Copeland, Haley Herrera, Albert Webster, Antonio Checo, Mark Bloom, Alan Merrill, Patricia Bosworth, who I know, Pios Kelly, Abraham Cohn, Richard Weber, Peter Petrossi, Joseph Hennessy, Raymond Kabir, Joe Torres, Henry Grimes, Gil Bailey, Stanley Breyer, Maria Mercader, Jeffrey Hodge, Leroy Hammond, Gregory Hodge, Janice Rodman, Lila Fenwick, Sandra Santos Vizcaino, Thomas Parnley, Samuel Harprin, Joshua Walworth, who I also know, Dennis Dixon, Isaac Graham, Sabrina Jefferson, Minford Chambers, Joseph Luinger, Teresa Napoco, Johnny Bain, James Valecto, Michael Tyson, Oliver Cyrus, Giacomina Barr Brown, Irene White, Geraci, Andreas Kousudakis, Michael Sorkin, Judith Lowen, Bertina Ellis, Jesus Melendez, Kayful Jeffries, Cybel Jeffries, Walter Ants, Donna Durkin, Sharon Fernandez, David Wolin, Helene Alon, Richard Guastella, Hal Wilner, Delson Cuevas, Mark Restler, James Goodrich, Rolando Aravena, Tony Greer, Eunice Odin, Anil Rimbu, Israel Kutchak, Arnell Obey, Yitzchak Silberman, Richard Austin, Carol Ryer, Fanny Delperin, Betty Shane, Jason Lewis, Stephen Michael, Anna Riccobono, Gary Schiavi, Mario Romero, Frederick Thomas, Iris Love, Joseph Feingold, Martin Douglas, Naresh Yar, Nico Durant, J. Natalie Latanta, Calvin Bell, Petros Michael, Holly Steve, Peter Tulsa, Allison Michelle Shapira, Magdalena.
With LULAC Council 4297 and District 17 reporting. Thank you, everyone.
I'm a lot older.
Yeah, you can,
I'm
like-
staring down 50 this year.
No.
Yep.
No.
In December. I will be 50. And I
50 is the new
have
12. Really?
Yes. I had my massage therapy practice in the medical dental building during WTO. And I lived in my apartment gassed.
Oh, wow.
Had to go through these lines to go to work.
To go to work?
Got harassed by clerks a lot because I was like a total shitty 77 Datsun piece of shit.
Yeah, and they just... Oh, that's what you were saying. I get
It's
you.
been easy for me to... The empathy path has been very easy for me.
Yeah.
Because I have, unfortunately, a shit ton of trauma background. So it's not a huge jump.
It's not something we want to relate on, but it's like at least
but
it's
it makes it so much easier for me than I think a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I've noticed, I'm like, what are these people not getting? And it's like, oh, they don't have trauma.
Yeah, they haven't been through it. They haven't experienced it. You don't experience it firsthand. Like if you've only ever experienced good cops in your life, you'd be like, oh,
right.
They're all good. But if you experience,
and I had an older brother who was schizophrenic and did not look white because he lived outside.
Yeah.
So he was like almost as dark as you, just living outside. And he had like super kinky hair and like these fantastic, prominent bone structure, facial features and stuff. And he intended to suicide by car. Ended up kneeling in front of a train instead eventually. But I've lost to the system, and I felt like he got, if he had looked. So my first really jarring experience with cops, he came and found me after we were separated for 17 years because he was removed from our house when I was little because he almost killed me. And we took a road trip. I was 21. We took a road trip down to LA to meet my biological mother for the first time because I'm estranged that way too.
Yeah.
And we got harassed by cops just outside of LA on our way in. I got there like the night before the Rodney King riots broke out.
I did say nooses. Sorry. Somebody's saying, Kimberly, yes. Chant from chant to beating the feet to the street. Yes, Kimberly's a real one. A real one. No, I bet. I think
No, I don't think we met before.
Like I don't tend, like I try not to like go running up and because I don't want to be imposing.
Yeah. No, but
so
it's
I
awesome.
usually stay back. I usually will cling on to Emily.
Yes. Wait, with the sign?
No, with the neon hair.
Oh, with the neon hair. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
I usually cling to her.
It's good to...
When we went to the Paul Barnett thing, I brought my own people.
Did you? Yeah. Which Power Barnett thing?
One of the ones where they did the vigil.
Oh, yeah. You brought everyone?
I brought another mom friend, and we hooked up with
Indigenous Lives Matter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, Queens! Hi, Queens! I guess I shouldn't just put genders on them.
But yeah, so my first
Royalty.
experience with Holy Shit Cops was robbing 21.
Oh.
In LA. When I was 21.
Yeah, that's probably...
And like super duper naive and hippie little girl.
Yeah. That's an interesting way to have a first experience. I couldn't even
They
imagine.
almost took my car and my brother, and they were threatening.
Stanley Henderson, Josephine Hill, Muhammad Akbar, Cheryl Johnson, Roger Biscotti, Gloria Sosa, Edward Antonio, Gaetano Barbieri, David Bernstein, Scott Chan, Gary Greenberg, Henry Garan, Anna Levine, Stuart Turner, Germano Salan, Stephen Hardy, Adam Kovac, Gene White, Peter Preston, Sharon Williams, Mohammed Chowdhury, Suzette Buckley, Robert Cardona, Domingo Vega, Vincent Mesa, Joseph Joyce, Lloyd Albanese, Mo Albanese, Lloyd Cardone, Jonathan Adeyemi, Vincent Sabatino, Stephen Marone.
Jennifer Romaine Hines, Robert Mahler, Edward Monteret, David Walker.
I have my own business, John. I don't need to get a job. Yeah, why are there so much hate in the world? Why can't we just all learn to come together in our differences? There's no way we're all gonna get along with 7 billion in the people in the world. There's no way we're all getting along. But if we could actually learn how to get together with our differences and work together and combine our networks, we would actually have the power in this world. The top 1% and 10% want to pin us all against each other with these little problems. Period. Calypso's over there. People will do it because they love that's what they do. Doctors a lot of times don't become doctors to get money. A lot of times they have so much debt and stuff, it takes them years to actually see the fruits of their labor.
Oh, you want the umbrella? Thank you, sweetheart. You're so sweet. Very helpful.
Good evening, good madam.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to talk about protecting black women and what that really means. Because I was confused at first until somebody called me out. I didn't really know what it meant. At first I thought it was just being like, she was being aggressive with a woman or yelling at her to step in. But I was educated about it on the spiritual and physical note about like the stereotypes we tend to throw at black women about always being angry. They can't keep a man and all the other ignorant stuff people say about them. And we gotta do our part to break that stereotype.
What is the way then, Sherilyn?
That goes for, other genders of women too. We have to do better at protecting our women. Because, I can't speak for everybody, but I know I've turned a blind eye to a lot of situations just because the man involved was a friend. And we need to learn to start correcting our friends. The stuff we see on social media, the posts, the memes, pretty much everything above. Alright, we're going to start moving forward.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Also, we need to start going to therapy. No, be honest. I really started going this past year. I didn't realize how messed up I was. You didn't realize all the stuff you see as a kid in high school. You didn't realize how much of that is trauma and how much it affects you in your adulthood. It makes it hard for you to keep a job, maintain a relationship, a friendship. And we need a lot of healing. So, if your insurance covers it or if you have to save up, go to therapy. It should be free because I have insurance working in this country.
As someone who's been in, sorry, I know that's shocking, but as someone who
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Quick and quiet, in and out, and we're done. I will be live in Portland later this evening. Sorry the video was terrible. My phone was, or actually my gimbal, my recording device is not working properly. So hopefully that resolves itself before Portland tonight, and I will be able to figure out how to stream up there very well. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate the love, and we will see y'all soon.
it's a short amount of time, the things that we've excelled in. Whether you're at the rowdy marches, whether you're at the chill marches, it doesn't matter. We've all been exposed to a lot of shit. We need to take care of our mental and our spiritual. We have to, because this movement's not going to progress without it. So I'm just throwing that out there. Just ask. I swear on everything I love, there are therapists and psychiatrists out there. I'm saying this from personal experience. All I had to do was ask. And I have, I'm on my 10th session.
Fuck Biden
and I have 33 sessions. True story. Alright? I'm just saying, that's a donation to the movement. You ain't gotta come out here and march with me. You can donate that. That's okay too. We deserve that too. We deserve that.
The same thing.
The difference
that's
between
so
Trump
true.
and Biden is a tan.
I think about all the stuff we've seen these
And a
last couple of months.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of us have
A tan and a toupee.
flashbang, pepper spray, hit
And a
with
Black
those,
Lives
broomsticks
president. And a
police
token
walk around,
black
I don't know what they
person.
call them.
So it's even worse.
He doubled it.
It's actually
I'm about-
almost
we've
worse.
seen victims be
Because he
shot.
knows he needs it for
I
that black
remember
life.
Yeah.
the 4th of July when CHOP fell, well, a couple days after it fell, when the All Lives Matter rally came in, and they started bear macing the crowd, and the police protected them, and they was bear macing people. I still got it on camera.
Oh.
Like I said, take care of your mental health. Also, I know we're doing this stuff every day. If you need to take a day off, take a day off. Because we don't want you weak. We need you strong. So like I said, protect your mental health. Check on your friends. Check on your family, because I know a lot of us are tired, but we're faking strong for the person next to us.
Yeah, we gotta remember why we're here too. Ending qualified immunity, holding police accountable, defunding the police, and reallocating those funds to systems that actually prevent crime before they happen.
Also, I know we don't have great choices, but go out there and vote. Personally, I'm conflicted because I'm like, I kind of want Trump to win because I don't want people to get lazy. You know, I think people feel like Biden and Kamala winning is a win. So it's like once they win, the protest, the change.
Can I just say, if they felt like they were going to win, would they have pulled the black card so hard these last 4 nights in the DNC?
No.
And the able-bodied card, too. You saw they accidentally put the camera on the lady, the veterans. Did you see how they did that?
They put the camera accidentally on that rep that was a veteran, representing one of the East Coast cities, or not cities, but states. They accidentally started on her legs and then quickly put it back up. They're playing on something. It's funny, I watch the DNC now as an adult, because as a kid I believed in that bullshit that was the American dream. Couldn't help it, right? I was born here. It's the history I got taught. And it sounds really fucking nice, like a Lion King story. But they're playing on cards. If they felt like they had the black vote, if they felt like they had the most disenfranchised people's vote, they wouldn't be trying so fucking hard. They would not have done all those visual pieces. But this is something about Democrats that have been doing for years, is they think they're owed the black vote.
Sorry.
Because they're what's considered the best option for black people, which is a false sense of choice. It's not a choice when you're given 2 options that are shitty. It's not a choice. Yes, it's false illusion of choice. False illusion of freedom as well. Right? And what they did yesterday and the night before, following Monday, or after Monday, was put these eyesores, these things that trigger emotion, trigger relations, trigger...
How does it feel to be talking shit on Facebook to people actually doing... How does it feel to be talking shit on Facebook to people who are actually doing the work, and to someone who owns their own business and has multiple businesses in their life and is educated? How does it feel to be continuing your normal and not doing shit about the problem, just letting people die? How does that feel? How does that feel?
Everything happening here.
How does that feel?
I believe it was the room
Just being
that
complacent.
Biden's wife was in. It looked like a kindergarten classroom.
Being a sheep is continuing to be misinformed by the system and continuing to be happy over rocks and breadcrumbs when we as the people have power.
It's performative. It's performative. Now understand this. The same way that some people say is all types of protesting are accepted. Understand that that's said because
That's not true. I'm in talks with lots of city council members, and we're actually moving legislation to acquire land and to change laws. We're doing both. We're doing actual shit. So get off Facebook and actually do something too. If you're against the movement, go do something against it. Doesn't do anything on
The only thing
Facebook.
it's done is make it harder for black people like myself to
to walk down the street without being extra police. That's all it did.
Stuttering is a sign of intelligence.
It justified police behavior. And it justified public's opinion of police behavior. Don't get it twisted. I'm not worried about votes. But when you're seeing random people, every 10th person, you walk down the street, come up for journalists, ask, oh, how do you feel about all these protests and these? They're like, well, it's crazy. Everything is boarded up. And, you know, thank God for AC in the building because I wouldn't be able to grocery shop without sweating. Huh.
Yes, with legislation. Actually, not with our demands, with legislation.
I see a fucking police. And you want to talk to me about your grocery store windows? It's not about that. I'm not justifying what people did at all. What I'm saying is this. If they didn't protect property and they really protected
I like talking
people,
shit to them, but I'm gonna block them in a second.
A line between people. Every time they're protecting those people that don't want to defund SPD, but defund. They protect them. And then when I asked the police officer, he told me, oh, well, they got the proper permitting. And I said, oh, excuse me, sir. It's COVID, so I know that's bullshit. No one's getting permitting right now. See, what you thought was that I was uneducated.
We have a teacher right there. We have multiple teachers who are educated.
No? So what's your answer now? Nothing. Are you even from Seattle, sir?
We have doctors here.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. Then fucking leave.
We have people with
You're
actual
accusing me from city council. I was born and raised in Seattle. You better
uses
kiss
of
my
their
black
own brain to
ass.
make actual thoughts.
The same with Cal Anderson. Do you guys know in the 90s that door was left unlocked? People could sleep there. Anybody could sleep there without a disturbance from the SPD. Now it's a problem because it's a show of power. What you have now is not a retaliation because we're doing anything wrong. It's because we're reminding ourselves the power we have.
Because there's more white people to die. 14% of the population is black. There's not that many of us. But disproportionately, they kill us at a higher rate. If there was the equal amount of people in the same room, equal amount black, equal amount white, there would be more black people killed than white.
Get off the IG and Twitter and you start going and paying attention to what your student council members are doing to affect your daily life.
I'll block him.
Or the ones that you love's daily lives. We became completely dependent. And the last thing I want is us to be independent. And I know that's true because as soon as CHOP happened, no matter the disaster it fucking was, they did not like that we were showing.
That's actually not true because different forms of systemic racism kill us crazily. Like the healthcare system and having not access to healthcare,
because the SPD, even though they had all that
food system, having not a lot of access to healthy foods by design.
They're getting paid to go undercover marked cars, work with private security. They're still getting paid to not do their job. That is the system that's been put in place. It's deeper than police. It's families. It's people that know this benefits them. And people that look like them, and they refuse to let it go. They refuse to let it go. So what the fuck are we going to do about it? Because now this becomes performative too.
And so today you prove something to yourselves. You prove something to yourselves. Every time you show up, you are proving your commitment to yourselves. You don't owe it to anybody else to prove your commitment. You don't owe it to me to prove your commitment. This is the commitment that you made to yourself. This is the commitment that you said that you were taking when you said you were not going to be oppressed. You were not going to allow your family, your friends, your community to be oppressed. Not one damn second longer.
Right.
And this is what that looks like. Right here, right now, right here, right now. It looks like that with parents taking a risk with their kids sitting on the lawn. They didn't know what people were going to do. They didn't know what repercussions were going to happen. They didn't know if the mayor of their city was going to target them because they took a risk. That, right now, they didn't ask permission from us. They didn't have to wait until an organization said, oh, it's okay for you to risk this. It's okay for you to be an ally. It's okay for you to say Black Lives Matter. They said, no, I saw something and I'm going to do something about it. I don't have to wait for anybody to tell me that this is what I need to do. And so we're going to be saying, I told you all about political education. Because in our revolutionary minds, in our radicalized minds, we can be radical but uneducated. And in our ignorance, we may build the same thing that we are fighting to dismantle.
One more time.
And so it is so important, and this is important, that in our ignorance, as allies, with our access to power, to money, to resources, in our ignorance, we may build the very thing we have been fighting to dismantle.
Right.
And so when people say we need you to read this book, we need you to be educated, we need you.
So the elders that are looking at us and saying, whoa, fucking let them, and take in the knowledge we can. Because the fucking worst thing we can do is ignore our fucking history and then repeat it.
I also want to reiterate, we need to abolish the police and rebuild. Because once again, there's no such thing as reform in this system. Like I said, when a system is built on racism, sexism, homophobia, classism, pretty much every type of ism, it needs to be destroyed and rebuilt. Like I said, these officers need more training.
Yep.
Like that. It takes more hours to be a barber than it does to kill a person. We need more people of our community policing us. We also my plan of police abolishment and reform, officers need to do community service. Because I think a lot of shit wouldn't happen if they knew the community. Because when you think a lot of the stories, when they say, I'm sorry I get names messed up, there's too many. When they said Eric Gardner looked like a monster because he was big, if he knew him, he probably would have known Eric Gardner was a teddy bear.
Yep.
And just like I said, that goes back to teaching them to get rid of their racial biasness. Also, we need to get rid of qualified immunity. Like I said, you shouldn't be able to choke a man out and go home with paid leave. Matter of fact, even worse, Tamir Rice, you shouldn't be able to kill a kid and go home and make a sandwich, as Jesse Williams said.
Yeah.
You should have been fired on the spot and charged. Because, once again, I still don't see the reason. I can't remember, what was he, 9?
Yeah, 13.
Regardless, he was a kid. Playing in a park. I can't imagine playing at the park by myself and get surrounded by officers with their guns drawn. But also, there needs to be something done about these Karen and Kevins who uses their skin to weaponize.
Weaponize the police.
This means that all they had to say was, even for the police to say all they had to say is they're in fear of their life. It makes me wonder, why did you become an officer for?
Right.
You signed up for a dangerous job. You don't hear firemen complain about running in fires, at least I don't know about that. Like I said, officers need to be able to be held accountable. But it's not just the officers. The judicial system protects them. As far as these lawyers, they swap people out for plea deals and, keep their quota great. These judges, politicians. Like I said, we need to get rid of the police unions. Police unions shouldn't be a thing.
And SPMA.
All the other 20 Seattle police unions in the state.
Qualified immunity. The fuck you need a union for?
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Exactly.
Also, police aren't supposed to be killing people even if they are guilty.
Yep.
And so that means that all of these deaths are in fear of their life, which obviously their life wasn't being threatened.
So they do what they say.
Not even trying to.
Incredibly, he is out on no bond and has his first court hearing on the 24th. His case has gotten national attention because this is the first case that has been brought to prosecution by Washington I-940. So that is the first case that has been brought up on that. Because prior to that case, and an officer involved shooting, or shooting, or for that matter, an officer involved where an officer in the line of their duty causes a fatality, the way that the law was set up in Washington, you would have to prove malice, which is basically impossible, right? Because in order, malice is something that's in someone's heart. So how do you prove what's in someone's heart? So the police were basically able to act with impunity. That has been changed now in that part of that Washington I-940. It also made other changes. Andre Taylor of Seattle, of not this time, was instrumental in the passing of I-940. Andre Taylor is also not very approving of the direct action protests, and he's been kind of doing the interview rounds in the last 24 hours. On the low side, apparently there was some backroom dealing with the president of the Seattle City Council and Mayor Durkin, who basically vetoed the budget along with the cuts made to the police department. And again made statements that I have pointed out, Brandy Cruz has pointed out, and a lot of people on the political right have pointed out, and I saw some people on the political left pointing it out. You know, Jenny Durkin is a big fan of talking about systemic failures of systems. It's hers and the city council systems that are failing. But change is not a straight line. And so sometimes you look at what happens in the world and you feel like you've taken 4 steps forward. And then you look and see what happens, and it feels like you're taking 3 steps back. And I think that's been kind of the last 24 hours. Just catching up with the group. So you're gonna get a little trot there. And yes, I know people were asking about Flute Guy on Sunday. Flute Guy does go by they, them, I found out today. So I think we'll go with Flute Person. If you're a Rick and Morty fan, if you're a Rick and Morty fan, you might then go, wait a minute. I think I know where a part of the name comes from now. And if you're a Rick and Morty fan, you know Bird Person, which is a close friend of Rick Sanchez. So I like Flute Person. So for those of you just tuning in, we are in Seattle. We are live. There are multiple marches and actions going on today in the city. There is the Black Indigenous Coalition March. There is, I believe it's called the Honor the Dead March. that's going on. It's either Honor the Dead or Remember the Dead. You'll have to forgive me. That I know was starting at the same time as this. And then there was, what's that?
A morning march fitting. I mean,
Yeah, the EDM crew is at Gasworks, and they're preparing for Olympia tomorrow. And then there was some other march that's escaping me right now. So there's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah, 5-0 following.
Oh, is that is this the man, or
What's that?
or do we have a?
How much is George Soros paying you?
How much is Donald Trump paying to stick his dick in your mouth?
He doesn't have to. I'll suck his cock any day for free. Because he's such a good guy. He loves this country. He's not like a scumbag like you.
There was a horrible story that came out of Arizona, which we shared on the Tango yesterday. Police were called about an individual having either a mental health or drug crisis. That individual stole a drink. He was wrestled to the ground, and he was held on the pavement in Phoenix, Arizona for 6 minutes, and he died from his burns. Pending a finding from the coroner, but horrifically burned. And as the police held him down on the ground, wow, he was resisting arrest because he was burning alive. So they just kept holding him on the ground. The other thing today that came up is we found another National Lawyers Guild observer that was
Are we letting the bus through?
harassed by SPD. I use the word harassed generously. An SPD bike officer clearly targeted the advisor and struck her with what appears to be a blunt object, not a baton, but it looks like more than a hand, and struck her hard. You can actually, strikes her so hard you can hear the blow in the video, which is saying a lot because there was a lot of noise going on when that was going on.
Okay, go slow, slow, slow.
I think the bus behind us is going, what about us? There is generally when there's more people present, SPD generally behaves better. I'm like saying because I'm just having a hard time picking my words tonight. But when there's more people, SPD generally behaves better. And when there's a small group, they tend to be a lot more aggressive. But right now, as you can see, the Peaches March, the march is peaceful. And there is no presence from SPD. Yeah, just for a second.
Showing they're watching.
Center at the totem pole that is in honor of John T. Williams, and then we will be marching to the location where he was shot.
That's where he was killed.
Born and Howell. Where we will be marching to. I hope to see all you there. And just to shed a little light on how John T. Williams was murdered by the police. He was murdered with his back turned to the police. He was an elderly man. And all he had in his hand was a carving knife.
And a carving.
So, dude, show us this march, because this march is a march for justice. Have we got justice yet? No! I don't know, because I don't see too many people here. Have we got justice yet? No! So what are y'all here for?
You have to be black to know what a black flag is.
What are you guys here for?
Justice!
What are you guys here for?
Justice!
Justice for John T. Williams. And the life he lived. I heard from the elders, I think it was his father, that he would be somewhere like close to 100 years or 100 years. Yeah. Hey, they took the life from him way sooner than he could have passed away. He would have been away, he would have been an elderly man.
Well, then you're not being white right.
There's still no justice served.
Or you're being actual human.
That march, the 30th of this month.
It's because you're an actual human.
That John T. Williams was murdered.
But you don't even know how you're white.